All right, number 6. Now, number 6 is going to be very interesting, and it is only going to be interesting if you know something about the nature of a square root of a number. Okay, now let's go ahead and let me go ahead and copy this. Okay, and then I'm going to add 7 on both sides, which is going to be negative 24. Okay, now can I square both sides right now? I could, but I don't want to because it's just too much work. I don't know what the square of 24 is. So I would rather just go ahead and divide it by 8 for now, which gives us negative 3. Okay, on the right, and then square root of x plus 6 right here. Now, if you know what you're supposed to know, you can actually stop your work right here and choose your answer. Because the answer is no solution. Okay. Now, how do we know that there's no solution? Well, there's something very obvious right in front of us, and that is square root of anything has to be from 0 or bigger. And the fact that the square root of something is equal to negative 3, that is just nonsensical. It is impossible. Okay. It is very impossible for this to happen. Now, of course, some people may not be able to realize it. So what they would do is that they would continue to work by squaring both sides. And after squaring both sides, you can get rid of the square root on the left, and then you end up with a 9. And then they would actually solve for x, which would be 3. And they might choose A if they only did half of the task. Now, getting 3 is not a problem, but getting 3 and not checking the answer, that is a problem. So if you say you got 3 and then you actually put the 3 back in to check. And you'd be like, oh, actually, this is square root of 9, right? And this is going to be 8 times 3. And that will be 24 minus 7. And 24 minus 7 is 17. And 17 does not equal to 31. Then you would know that this is not true. And therefore, you would know that there's no solution. So ultimately, it's all about you being careful, okay, being a careful thinker, and you realize that that a square root cannot equal to a negative number, okay? And then if you find out the x value, just make sure that you put the x value back in and check for the validity of the solution.